Today we're going to be installing a Kingston brass widespread lavatory. Now first off, you'll need your valve body, and you'll want to make sure that the threads are Tefloned. It's going to be a lot easier to do it before it's installed than doing it while you're underneath the sink. And second of all, you'll need your washer and lock nut. And some of the valve bodies come with a washer around them. If it doesn't, then you just apply a small bead of silicone sealant. You'll place that in the hole, and then just put that washer and lock nut on from underneath. And we're just going to continue to tighten our handle assemblies on just by hand until that's tight. Then you'll use your crescent wrench to secure it all the way. Now that we have the handles installed, we're going to install the spout. I have my flange right here, and as you can see, that has an O-ring in it, and depending on your model it may or may not have the O-ring, but you'll just want to apply a small bead of silicone on the rim of that. We're going to place that on the sink, install our spout, and then when you tighten the lock nut and metal washer from underneath, you'll want to make sure that the washer, the larger part, is facing towards the back of the faucet. Now we're going to continue to tighten our lock nut and washer. Now before we do that, we're going to take our pop-up rod and slide that down, and that's just going to hold the washer in place to where the larger portion of it's facing the back of the faucet. Now that that's hand tightened, we'll just remove our pop-up rod, take our crescent wrench, make sure that it's secured. Now next we're going to install our T. And as you can see, I already have the inlets Tefloned, as well as the spout. Now you just screw that on until it's parallel and it's secure to the back of the faucet. Next we're going to install our flexible supply lines. And when you loop this around, you want to make sure that you don't kink the hose. It might slow the flow of the water coming into your faucet. And we'll use our crescent wrench again. Now we're going to install our supply lines. Just going to thread that on to the valve bodies. Now we're going to connect our supply lines to our shutoff valves. First going to connect the hot. Just hand tighten that on, then use your crescent wrench. Make sure it's all the way secure. Same thing to our cold side. Use the crescent wrench to tighten this one. Then you'll turn on your shutoff valves and check for any leaks. Now that your faucet installation is complete, we're going to remove the aerator on your spout and open both our hot and cold valves and allow the water to run for an approximate minute to allow any debris or anything that may be in your lines to come out. And we'll just simply place the aerator back on And now you're ready to enjoy your Kingston brass faucet.